I think we're ready. Again, my name is Suzanne Beckett. I'm the president of WECA, which is a neighborhood association in the West End of Hartford. This is the first of what we hope to be a series of events where musicians play live, and then we will save these events to our Facebook, our YouTube page. Today we have Jiawei Yan. She's the violist at the Hartford Symphony Orchestra, who's currently staying with Chloe and Wes Horton. She's originally from China and has established a multifaceted career as a solo, orchestral, and chamber musician. She holds a graduate degree from Juilliard School and her undergraduate education at Bard College and Conservatory. She is currently pursuing an artist diploma at New York University, where she's also adjunct faculty. In the summer of 2019, last year, Yan performed as a principal viola at both the Verbier Festival and Lake George Music Festivals. She's performed with many symphonies, including the Hartford Symphony. Outside of New York, Yan has been a member of the National Repertory Orchestra and the Pacific Music Festival Orchestra. We're very lucky to have her with us today. As a reminder, during this concert, you will be muted. Please don't unmute yourself so that the concert isn't interrupted. And I believe that either Chloe or Wes Horton will be saying a couple of words before Yan starts.
Yes, Suzanne Beckett.
Are you guys there? You ready?
Suzanne Beckett was going through Jiawei Yan's resume. She is a violist. She is staying with us throughout the crisis. She's with the Hartford Symphony as a violist. She was staying with us. She lives in New York. She was caught here when she came up in March for the concert, and it was canceled. And she's been with us since that time. She grew up in China, but came to the United States to go to college at Bard, and then went to Juilliard. And she's now teaching, and she plays for the Hartford Symphony.
We can get started. Do you want to say a couple of words?
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's speaking now.
I'm speaking right now. And she has students that she teaches in the United States during the daytime, and in China after 10 o'clock at night. So she keeps busy. She's not twiddling her thumbs, and we love her music, and you will love it too.
Hi, look at me. Hi, my name is Jiawei. For those of you I haven't met on the Zoom meeting, and all of you here, thank you for coming again to hear me playing the viola. And some of you might walk by, keep hearing it, and you'll hear some of the music again. I will be playing. For some of you who were here last time, I made you stand for 20 minutes straight to hear me playing Bach Chaconne. I remember that, and I'm going to change the style. Today, I will bring you only nice and short pieces in different styles. And I will talk to you about each of them very briefly, because we only have 30 minutes, and about what to expect or what's interesting about that piece of music. Some of them are single movements from, Bach solo violin partitas, solo cello suites. Some of them are not even complete pieces. They are excerpts from some symphony works, some opera works, some pieces that are written for orchestra and with this, but features viola solo in it. So it will be a picture from you, draw for you what the viola does in the whole, pool of Western instruments, and in the symphony, and how this instrument particularly sings and plays this role. I hope it's interesting for you and short. And okay, so first piece I want to play for you is for those of you who came last time. I started my performance with this Bach's cello suite, #1 Prelude, the one that Yo-Yo Ma often sits and plays, and many of you recognize. This is the Allemande movement, which is a dance movement right after that prelude. So the style will be different, but it's the same key. It's kind of the same calm character, but a little dancey from the rhythmic point of view. So hope you enjoy it. So I want to play also the last movement of this whole suite. So last time and this time were the first and second movement of the 6 movements of the whole suite, and this is the G dance, also very short but fast kind of dance. It's for new couple dance in, I think, French court. And hope you enjoy it, and that will be the end of it. Okay, so next one I want to bring you a little different from the Baroque period, which was where Bach and all his sons and being composers, all of them, and Vivaldi. That was that period of time. That's what we just heard. And next one I want to bring you this little opening solo from Harold in Italy, which is written by Berlioz for Paganini, because Paganini, being a violin virtuoso in his time, he got this gift, a viola made for him, and he wanted to play something also virtuosic, like his show off caprices, but and he asked Berlioz to write something that features viola and with piano or orchestra, and Berlioz did. He wrote this Harold in Italy, and Paganini saw the music and said, "No, I'm not performing this. This is too easy for me, technically." But I personally think the music is beautiful, and nowadays for us violists, if we want to audition for a principal job in an orchestra, we would be asked to play this all the time. So I learned this a little bit, and just to present a little idea that Berlioz had for solo viola, and which Paganini did not appreciate. I thought it was interesting. That's the very beginning of the piece. The next one I want to play you a little bit, also short, is the viola principal solo from Richard Strauss' symphonic poem Don Quixote, based on the novel Don Quixote. And there's this character who was the best buddy of Don Quixote. His name was Sancho Panza, I think I'm pronouncing it right. Who is also a very, obnoxious character, and who was his best Don Quixote's best friend, who was the only one who believes in him, and this character entered the whole story in the piece as a viola solo. So the whole orchestra comes down and listens to the viola solo at this point, because this character is about to enter. I will play from right in the middle when it's more most characteristic. That was late 19th century. Sorry, yes, late 19th century. Now I want to play you a little bit of viola section kind of moment in orchestra. This is the second movement, the funeral march movement of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. You all know how the first movement goes. Bum, 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 bum. And after that thunderstorm, this comes in. And viola and cello are the leading voice in this little moment. I will play you only the variations of the second movement. And having heard all the storm, this comes right after, and see if you can imagine how that will sound like. Something different. Okay, so I want to also remind you that I made some of you stand for 20 minutes. This little movement is rather sentimental. It's the saraband dance movement from the same partita that Bach wrote for violin, transcribed for the viola. So lower voice, but same music. And this is one of the movements that comes before the chaconne that I played, very, very long piece last time. And I want to play you this just so you know that it's some same character, same key, it can sound different. It doesn't have to be all very heavy. All right. Thank you. That would be all the things I wanted to do on the program today, and we're out of time. I want to play a little Suzuki song for you. Just 1 minute. If you are familiar with, children who play violin, if you know anyone, they would have this, 10, 12 books of Suzuki method. And there are a lot of songs that are, familiar to our ears, and they kind of transcribe that for violin, and we borrow them for viola. So I want to play this little Dvorak song, humoristic. I want to dedicate this song to my mom because it was her birthday 3 days ago, and I was trying to come up with something to play for her because all this thing came from the little songs that I played when I was little, and she was the one who's trying to, have, whipping the thing on my back and trying to get me to practice. And I want to play this song for all of you who, have children who are learning music in your house, and something like that, and just to remind myself and everybody that whatever brilliant music that comes, it's all from these little songs. And thank you all for coming again.
Thank you, Jiawei.